and welcome to another bite-sized burlesque lesson. I'm Miss Mina Murray, headmistress of the Boston Academy of Burlesque Education. Our lesson today is on the shoulder shimmy. Notice I say shoulder shimmy and not boob shimmy because we're actually going to power the shimmy with our shoulders and our boobs are just going to go along for the ride. Now, a shimmy is, in my definition, a small, quick movement, in this case, of our shoulders. So just to get the basic movement down, I want you to stand with good posture, shoulders down and back, arms out, but nice and relaxed. And we're just going to move one shoulder forward and the other shoulder is going to go back. One shoulder forward, the other shoulder goes back. So it's always when one moves, the other moves in opposition. So I once had a teacher who explained this as though you are standing between two panes of glass. When one shoulder touches one pane, the other shoulder touches the other. I found that a very claustrophobic kind of image. So I like to think you are the filling in a sandwich. Maybe some nice creamy Nutella between two slices of bread. And we've always got each shoulder touching one of those slices of bread. So shoulders go forward and back. That's the basic motion. Or you can also think of it as your shoulders are connected and your neck is like a pivot point. So one shoulder goes forward, the other shoulder goes back. All right, take a little break, roll your shoulders out. Also, calling it a shoulder shimmy is a little bit of a misnomer because you're actually powering it with the muscles in your back. So let's try that again. Just one shoulder goes forward, the other shoulder goes back. Now, I said a shimmy is a small, fast movement. So let's just speed this up a little bit. So you're still going one shoulder forward, one shoulder back. You're just doing it a little faster, and a little faster, and a little faster. And there you go. It's a shimmy. That's really all there is to it. One shoulder goes forward while the other shoulder goes back. Okay? Take a little break, shake it out, roll your shoulders out. Now, a few things to think about while you're doing it. First of all, you want your arms to be out and relaxed. You don't want to really stick them out rigidly because then your shoulders have nowhere to move. So keep them nice and relaxed. As for your hand placement, you can have your hands perhaps facing palm up, palms forward, palms down, to the back. I find that more difficult, but experiment with it. It's different on every body. So try your hands as you like them. Arms are nice and relaxed. Let's go the forward and back, and then speed it up. All right, shake them out. So something else to watch out for is keeping your shoulders down nice and level. There's a real temptation while you're doing this to get tense and draw your shoulders up to your ears. Just drop it back, roll them down. Oh, and the other point on your arms, again, like I said, nice, relaxed, light curve in your arms, because it's also really easy to sort of, when you tense up, get little T-Rex arms or little chicken wing arms. Nope, nice, pretty curve. You want all the attention to be here. And admittedly, I'm wearing a t-shirt, but just imagine how this would look with some beautiful fringe on a bra as it just shakes and sways. All right, take your little break, shake your arms out. And then let's try it again. Just start from shimmy. Yeah, just like that. All right, we're going to keep our shoulders nice and level. Like I said, not going to raise them up above our ears. And remember, the motion is forward and back, right? This shoulder is forward, this shoulder is angled back, and vice versa. If you find that you're rolling your shoulders, just drop them down and back and think again about hitting those slices of bread. You also want to watch out that you're not going side to side. It's forward and back. And if you're thinking, this is really hard, it is really hard. Right? We're not used to moving our shoulders, our back muscles, like this. And the best way to be able to sustain your shimmy for a long time is, well, practice. If you can just shimmy for like 30 seconds a day, you'll start to build up those shimmy muscles. You'll get stronger, and you'll be able to shimmy longer and longer every day. Personally, I recommend, you're hanging around the house, just shimmy a little, right? Give it a good practice, right? Maybe you're waiting for your coffee to be made. I usually recommend shimmying in the shower, like when you're waiting for your conditioner to work. Don't try to shake your legs and shimmy, really, trust me. But just give it a little practice every day, and I promise your shimmy will get stronger and stronger. All right, I hope you've been doing this along with me, and it's feeling good. So let's try a couple of little shimmy experiments a little bit. The song we're listening to is appropriately called Shake by Samantha Farrell. All right, let's get that shimmy going, and let's just try leaning forward, and then take your shimmy and lean back. You want a nice flat back for this. It's like you're saying to your audience, here they are, and now you can't have them. So just take it forward. I've got one leg forward for stability and a nice little bevel, and take it back, and forward and back. We can also walk forward with our shimmy and walk back. Forward and back. If I had a little more room, I would say let's go side to side. Let's give it a shot. So we're going to do a little grapevine step. Keep your shimmy going and just step out and cross and step out and touch and back and cross and step and touch. That's a little challenging. We'll just come forward and take it back. And shake your arms up. Well, if you have any questions about the shimmy, feel free to drop me a note. This will go up on the IGTV over at Study Burlesque, and also at Miss Nina Martin. So let's just give it one more try, shall we? So just shimmy. Thank you so much for joining me for this bite-sized burlesque lesson from the Boston Academy of Burlesque Education. And before we go, I just wanted to let you all know that this upcoming weekend is when the Great Burlesque Expo was originally scheduled to happen. It's been moved back to Labor Day, but there's going to be a Zoom meeting on Saturday when the main event would have been happening. You can get more information about that on the Great Burlesque Expo's Facebook page. So please come join us. And if you liked the music, the song is called Shake by Samantha Farrell, and you can buy it for yourself at SamanthaFarrell.com. She is a great musician and a good friend to the Boston Beauties. So check it out and keep shimmying. Thank you, everyone.